If you died today, what regrets would you have about your life? That my boyfriend is coming home on the 29th and I didn't get to see him one last time. And some others who I wanted to see one last time. None. I'd be dead. That I didn't try to become a pilot. I stopped trying when I found out the Air Force wouldn't take me in because of my asthma. The cost of pilot school was just too expensive, but still, I keep wishing I just said F/it and did it. I put it on the back burner after college. Got a job for 7 years and was unhappy the whole time. My girlfriend dumped me 2 months ago. I decided now was the time. I said fuck it and doing it. You can too. That I never asked my crush out. I know what you mean. I have a similar story. I met a guy about a year ago and we spent 3 wild and crazy days together. Well, I don't have his phone number and it's been a year and I still haven't found him. Not spending more time with my mom. That I never learned to love myself. That I always let my self-hatred keep me from living. Honestly, not contributing more towards enriching myself intellectually in politics, philosophy, literature, and economical ideologies. Working so much unpaid overtime at work. Holy shit, what a waste of time. Yeah, you should take some work off cause you could get overstressed and shit. That it didn't happen sooner. None because I really don't have much time left anyway, so all good. Username checks out. I thought it said no reason to olive at first. I never got my own MF dog. Dying, mostly. I'd count that as a big regret. There's a good number of bridges I'd like to burn before I shove off this mortal coil though. Might seem petty, but sometimes, some people need to be told what for, and you just can't because it's a bad idea. But if I'm dead tomorrow, I'd be speaking my mind good. Dying. Never telling my friend I'm in love with her, and never getting to apologize in person for being an insensitive ass, and not leaving her alone while she prepares to abort our child. I can't tell her because I said to text me when she's ready to talk. And she's gone dark for 3 days starting today. Tell her. I'm still waiting for my apology and it's been 2 years. He drives by my house but doesn't have the balls to face me. I'd take him back if he would balls up, but I doubt it'll ever happen at this point. I wish he wouldn't have let me go through all of it alone. It's a lot to deal with, even after the deed is done. If you still love her, keep calling. Keep showing up. That I never got married. Same. I wanna marry the shit out of my BF, but we're too broke right now. Question: what is stopping you from just going to a courthouse or church, or whatever, and just doing it on the cheap? I get wanting to have the big wedding and all, but couldn't you do that later? Although I suppose it just wouldn't be the same at that point, and I may have just answered my own question. I haven't lived yet. Not really. I haven't traveled a lot, never kissed anybody, never had a GF, never really found purpose. Look man, I've been there, and it sucks that I just don't know how to convey this meaningfully, but you can find purpose and joy from within. My life hasn't been too eventful recently, but I've still found myself smiling like a dumbass buying groceries, dancing around making breakfast, and while it frustrates me that I can't share this feeling directly, know that it is possible. Not a one. Didn't want to be here in the first place. That I'd die sober. Never traveled the world while I could. That I wasted so much of it being what others wanted me to be. Same. Now working to get away from that. My only regret is that I have bonitis. I was so busy being an 80s guy that I forgot to cure it. Not settling down and having kids. I'm 47 next year. Don't let fear of rejection stop you from even trying. My wife's uncle got married for the first time in his life this year, and he's 56. One of my great friend's parents were 45-ish when they had him. It's still a possibility. Don't give up. I would regret that Betty White outlived me. I have so many more things I want to see with my husband. He makes everything fascinating and beautiful. We could have 100 years and it won't be enough to see all I want to see with him. Damn, that sounds so romantic. I wish I could have a relationship like that. Nothing but I'd wish I could live longer. Most humans would waste just as much of their lives, even if we lived to 500. Waste is as subjective as enjoyment. I hope people don't see means to an end as a waste, if the end is met. If you want something, try and get it, why not right? If you want nothing though, that's when it gets fucking bland. You'd want to have something to want and you kinda just wait for that to pop up, because how can you force yourself to want things? The best you can do is try as many things as possible to see if you want one of them. That I never got to travel to Africa and Antarctica. Too hot. Too cold. You're welcome. No regrets, not even a letter. r/where is Millet? None, I'd be dead. Well, not with that attitude. Wait, no, you're right. That I had to go through 2020 first. I suppose none, because I'm currently working hard toward my life goals. If I died, at least I could say I was trying hard.